Hi, welcome back. Making life changes, it often sends shivers down our spine, butterflies on our stomach, and an instant reaction to distract ourselves with something else. Can you relate to this? I know I can. We've all become very good at finding quick distractions from thinking about things that create any sense of being uncomfortable. We pick up our phone, we scroll through Facebook, we think of something else. One of the big reasons we don't make life changes is due to the lack of action, the not trying. We don't try because then it's far easier to make excuses for why things don't work out. Did I fail that test? Am I stupid? Don't be silly. I'm not stupid. It's just that I didn't study. If I'd studied, I would certainly have achieved an 80% or more. Sound it all familiar? We all do it. Why do we make these kind of excuses? It's this fear of failure. Yet if we don't try, well, then we can chalk it up as laziness or some other reason. Now, what stands out from all of this is that if you actually put effort into this, you'll win a lot more than you think. Now, I want to read off a quote. It's a short quote, but I think it's powerful. One day, your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. Now, this is such a moving reminder to us all. We all have but one life to lead, and we all deserve it to be the best life we can experience and take part in. Don't you agree? We're often held back by our limiting beliefs, our habitual behaviors and actions, our past. And let's face it, we're all creatures of habit, right? It's comfortable to be on autopilot, and our lives become hinged on the scripts we replay over and over again in our head. That's what makes a life change so tricky. Moving out of your comfort zone. The thoughts, the emotions, the behaviors we repeat and repeat. And it's not just our habits that prevent us from embarking on change. It's the fear, worry, stress, and anxiety that holds us back too. Something that most of us have heard of is that we are our own worst enemies. If you add this string of perceived failures and knockbacks you may have endured throughout the years, it's quite easy to see why so many of us just throw up our hands in resignation. I definitely know how hard it is to make life changes, but I'm here to tell you it's also very possible. With the right mix of motivation, clear intention on what you want to change and why, it's far more manageable when you have a compelling reason to make the change and the social support to keep you moving in the right direction and on the track. It's very possible to make the change happen. From my own personal, professional, and clinical experience, when I really dig deep about why I want to make a particular life change, and it's evident in my mind, it's more likely to take the steps forward toward it, as the alternative just isn't acceptable to me anymore. The reasons for life change have to compel you. They have to run deep and go right straight to the core of who you are and everything you've ever wanted in life. Now, I strongly suggest you write these reasons down, as being able to read them to yourself daily is paramount to keep you on track. We were all able to fight the good fight and achieve our goals in life, but I'm here also to tell you that it's not easy, but you probably know that already. We spend so much time in our minds with the what-if scenarios, and this usually leads us to believed negative outcomes. We often think that if we get into a new social situation, we won't know what to do or how to respond. We're concerned that the uncharted territory of the future will become too much for us to handle. It's easier to revert to what we know than try something new. We think potential pain, quick retreat. People will do more to avoid pain. Now, this can be emotional or physical pain, than to move toward pleasure. What I'm asking you to do is to take a step forward, be brave, and let something new enter your life, as life is but what we make of it. You've heard that one before. I want to let you know with absolute certainty that your life can change if you're not happy with one aspect of your life, many aspects, or all of it. It's time to commit to taking steps in changing it. And to make that first step, all you need is commitment and willingness to do something different. Learn something new and give it a try. Many of us spend so much time and effort trying to avoid change, but it tends to catch up with us in one way or the other. And often the very thing we're avoiding is what we need to do to better our lives and the way we feel. Now, before you shriek and turn this video off, hear me out for a minute. What if you could see life change as an opportunity rather than a monster to fear? These opportunities come in the form of, how do you really want to spend your time on earth? This life you have. What is really important to you? Where do you see areas that you wish to change in your life that are difficult or draining? Where do you waste your time and energy? What about your health, both mental and physical? These are all questions you're entitled to think about and answer. You deserve a life as rich and full as anyone else's, but nothing comes from doing nothing. We do need to put in a degree of effort to create change in our life. And I want you to really take in this point, as we have all heard it before, but it's so crucial to creating this shift to propel you forward. Change may also require opening your mind to the possibility that things could be different and letting someone, hopefully me, assist and help you along the way towards change. You don't have to do this alone. If you want to make changes in the level of anxiety you experience about social interactions, I know I can help you with this. And I've made this accessible to everyone by offering it through an online platform, the Conquer Your Social Anxiety program. You don't have to go anywhere. You can be in the comfort of your own home as we embark on this journey together. Will I be asking you to leave the comfort of your home on occasion to try something new? You bet. But take a few deep breaths first, as this will only be asked of you when we have progressed to the point where I know you can handle it, where you have learned enough skills and strategies with me to equip you to cope with a new experience, and this will be gradual. And what I mean by this is that we'll start small in regards to confronting anxiety-provoking situations. We'll build on your confidence as you have the small wins along the way. And if you don't experience a success, a singular one, that's okay. It just means we need to tweak the strategies a little to make sure that they're working for you, as we're all uniquely different and no one size fits all. So I encourage you to open your mind to the possibility of change, of decreased anxiety, and of living the life you aspire to. I'm going to leave you with another quote to ponder. Now, it's from Aristotle, thousands of years ago. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Now, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.